A major shakeup in Texas politics as Republican House Speaker Dade Phelan has bowed out now of the race to lead the chamber. He butted heads with the rightmost faction of the party, including Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Now, as House Republicans meet to pick a new leader tomorrow, they potentially chart a different path through some controversial issues. Fox 4's Stephen Dial has a look at what it could all mean. Stephen.
Speaker Phelan dropping out means that the House could become more conservative, which means more conservative legislation reaching Governor Abbott's desk.
On the eve of Texas House Republicans voting to nominate a candidate for Speaker, current Speaker Dade Phelan withdrew his name from the race.
The most expensive Texas House race in history was all for naught because he'll just be another rank and file Texas House member as opposed to the Speaker for a third term.
Phelan survived a bruising campaign for re-election. He became a political target of Attorney General Ken Paxton after a failed attempt to remove him from office through impeachment. Phelan was also criticized by Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick for blocking what he called conservative legislation. We spoke to Rice University political scientist Mark Jones about the shakeup.
Like his predecessors, Dennis Bonnen and especially Joe Strauss, he served as a brake on more conservative legislation coming out of the Texas Senate. So for the most conservative Texas Republicans, he was seen as being insufficiently conservative.
In a statement, Phelan said, "Though the battle for my speakership is over, the war for integrity of this chamber wages on, and we will win." Mansfield Republican David Cook is seen as the frontrunner for Saturday's nomination vote. Nearly 50 of the 88 House Republicans publicly back him. This week, Phelan allied North Texas Representative David Spiller through his support behind Cook. Jones said the biggest winner in this is likely Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick.
He now has removed one of the principal obstacles to him passing his conservative legislative agenda.
Phelan recruited former Governor Rick Perry to rally Republicans behind him, but it was not enough. The Texas GOP is pushing for no Democrat committee chairs in the House, something multiple Republican speakers have allowed in the past.
Overall, I think this is going to signal that we're going to have a more conservative Texas House than was the case in the previous sessions, which means more conservative legislation coming out of the Senate will not be blocked in the House, as was the case during 2023 and 2021.
So Cook, who is from Tarrant County, appears to have a lot of Republican support, but we'll see when Republicans behind closed doors go on the record to try to pick a nominee. Now, some Republicans in North Texas are telling me that a nominee likely will not be met. Some of those are also people who were formerly supporting Dade Phelan. So we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow, and then the actual real speaker's race vote will be in January.